Hello everyone. Today is day 21 of our 10K daily sketch challenge, and today I'll be sketching Man-Bat from DC Comics. This is the reference I used for the sketch. Don't click away yet. Watch to the end for the epic final sketch and Man-Bat's wild backstory you won't forget. In the shadowed underbelly of Gotham City, where heroes and villains blur into one another, there lurks a creature born not of malice, but of misguided ambition. This is the story of Man-Bat, a man who sought to conquer the darkness of deafness, only to plunge himself into an abyss of monstrous transformation. His name was Dr. Kirk Langstrom, and his journey is a cautionary tale of science unchecked. Picture this: Kirk Langstrom, a brilliant zoologist and chiropterologist. That's a fancy word for bat expert, working tirelessly in his lab at the Gotham Museum of Natural History. It was the early 1970s, a time when science promised miracles. Kirk was driven by a noble cause. He had seen the struggles of the deaf community, cut off from the world's sounds. Bats, those nocturnal wonders, navigate the night with echolocation, a sonar sense that bounces sound waves to see in the dark. What if, Kirk pondered, I could gift humanity that same ability? His research led him to extract glandular secretions from bats, blending them into a serum. It wasn't meant for harm. It was meant to heal. But science, like the night, holds secrets. Kirk tested the formula on himself, injecting the serum to prove its safety. At first, nothing. Then, agony. His body twisted, bones elongated, skin stretched into wings. Fur sprouted, ears sharpened to points, and his mind fractured between man and beast. That fateful night, Kirk Langstrom ceased to be. In his place soared Man-Bat, a hulking hybrid, 7 feet of feral fury with the strength of a gorilla and the agility of the shadows. He wasn't evil, not at first, but the serum amplified his primal instincts. Hunger drove him, a thirst for blood that echoed the vampire bats he studied. Gotham's skies, once patrolled by the dark night, now echoed with Man-Bat's screeching cries. Enter Batman, the caped crusader, ever vigilant. Their first clash was in the pages of Detective Comics number 400, back in 1970. Batman mistook Man-Bat for a new villain terrorizing the city. Reports of a giant Batman swooping down on citizens, leaving chaos in his wake. The two battled atop Gotham's spires, a dance of detective versus deformity. Batman, with his gadgets and grit, subdued the creature, only to discover the man beneath, his old acquaintance, Dr. Langstrom. But this was no simple villain origin. Kirk's wife, Francine, played a pivotal role. She loved him fiercely, standing by as he wrestled with his dual nature. In some tellings, Francine herself fell victim to the serum, transforming into She-Bat, a tragic mirror to her husband's curse. Together, they became a family fractured by science. Kirk sought cures, antidotes that promised reversal. Sometimes they worked, restoring his humanity for precious months. But the bat within always clawed back, triggered by stress, or worse, by deliberate injections, when Kirk believed he could control the power. Over the years, Man-Bat's story evolved. In one arc, he infected others with his serum, creating a horde of bat people that Batman had to quarantine. In another, he allied with the Dark Knight against greater threats, like the League of Assassins or even Ra's al Ghul. Yet betrayal lingered. Man-Bat's mind was a battlefield, human intellect warring with animal rage. He committed atrocities, attacks on innocents, thefts to fuel his research, even attempts on Batman's life when the Beast took over. Pre-Crisis on Infinite Earths, Man-Bat was more despicable, an outright menace, inverting Batman's heroism. Post-Crisis, his tale softened, emphasizing tragedy over terror. In animated series like Batman, the animated series, we see Kirk's desperation, voicing his pleas amid monstrous growls. "Help me," he'd rasp, before the bat consumed him again. And in modern comics, the saga continues. Kirk has children, a daughter, Becky, who inherits echoes of the curse. He's joined teams like the Justice League Dark, using his abilities for good when lucid. But the serum's shadow looms eternal. Experiments with antiviruses backfire, turning allies into enemies. Gotham's underbelly whispers of man-bat sightings, a reminder that some monsters are made, not born. In 2021, Kirk hit rock bottom in his own 5-issue miniseries. Manipulated by the Scarecrow's fear toxins and schemes, a devastated Langstrom unleashed his rage on Gotham, clashing with Batman, the GCPD, even Harley Quinn and the Suicide Squad. It was a brutal reminder that even in control, the Beast could be weaponized by cleverer villains. More recently, in stories from 2024, Man-Bat's curse deepened terrifyingly. New personalities emerged within Kirk's fractured psyche, not just the raging Beast, but distinct alter egos like the Bat, driven to create an army of animal-human hybrids. Batman barely contained the threat, uncovering that Langstrom's mind now harbors multiple hidden identities, making him more unpredictable and dangerous than ever. Even family ties twist the knife. Kirk and Francine's son, Aaron, was born afflicted due to the serum's lingering effects, forcing desperate choices to save him. And in darker tales, Talia al Ghul once coerced Kirk into forging Man-Bat commandos for the League of Assassins, turning his tragedy into a weapon of war. What drives a man to such lengths? Ambition, love, or the hubris to play God with nature's code? Kirk Langstrom sought to echo the Bat's gift, but instead, he became their echo, a screech in the void, forever haunting the knight who guards the night. So, beware the serum's call, for in the pursuit of light, we often birth our own darkness. Man-Bat endures, a symbol of Batman's world, where every hero casts a villainous shadow, and redemption hangs by a thread or a wing. Loved this drawing? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I've got tons more character drawings coming your way.